And we are almost live. Okay. Hello, everybody. We are doing a daily vibration live today. I'm going to give y'all a second to come on in. I don't have a lot of time today. So we're going to wait for everyone to get the notification and jump on in. Hello. Welcome. How you doing today? Welcome to the daily vibration. We are doing it live today. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in before I start. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you. I appreciate you, Jasmine. It is my birthday. Hey, Angela Moon. We got an appointment in a little while. So I'm only going to be here for about 30 minutes because I got an appointment with Angela today. My day is going well. I've had to push myself to thank you, Ocean Lover. I had to push myself today. How is this energy been treating you guys? How is the energy treating you guys? I got a few more things to do today, but I did not get to do the daily vibration yesterday. Not because I didn't sit down to it. I was in pain. I pulled the muscle in my side and I tried to sit and do it, but that was not happening. Okay. Not happening at all. All right. So, hey, Lynette, how are you? Hey, Lynette. Do I have any Scorpios in the house? Today's my birthday, Lynette. Thank you, Ocean Lover. I appreciate you. Do we have any Scorpios in the house? All right. Oh, you've been in the getting things in and getting it done. Yeah. I have been in everything is working out in its own timing and divine way. So I literally have not been stressing anything. I've just been letting things, Thank you, Lynette. All right. So I don't have a lot of time. So I want to make sure that I do the daily vibration and just get the inspiration out for today. Okay. And if I can be really honest with you, when I was meditating and thinking about exactly what Spirit was trying to say today, you are literally going to have to create your own universe. We're moving through. Hey, Latasha, thank you. Latasha, I didn't see your email until after I jumped off the call. So after I jumped off the call, I saw your email. I didn't check it before, but thank you so much. That was thoughtful of you, but I was on to that. I didn't cancel any of my appointments today. Okay. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. All right. We are going to be doing a daily vibe today. This is a timeless reading. Okay. You are not just responsible for your sun sign, aka the month that you were born under. Okay. Also, you are responsible for 12 aspects of the zodiac wheel because there are 12 aspects within your psyche. Okay. Now, you're going to have to create an energetic bubble, guys, because first of all, I want to say the energy has shifted. Okay. You can tell by the election, the energy is shifted. I'm not going to get into too much political stuff today. I don't even think I'm going to get into any political stuff in any of these videos. The time has changed. Okay. So we're in a different time all over again. Okay. I will break down, however, the time and the energy signature that I am going to do. Not so much political, but more the time and the energetic signature. Okay. One of the things that you are going to have to be mindful of, it is still important for you not to choose a side, but to be neutral in everything that you do. You also want to be mindful not to be too judgmental is also what Spirit was saying. Okay. You're going to have to be mindful not to be too judgmental. It's also coming into a season where you can literally see things blossom and bloom literally right in front of your eyes. So you can see one phone call lead to something amazing. All right. So really what you want to do in this energy is to stay, I don't even want to say hopeful. I'm so like, when it comes to words right now, y'all, like some of these words that we use is just, but this is what I will say. You want to make sure that you have an active imagination of beauty and the experiences that you want to create and the experiences that you want to have, right? What I will say right now, and I've been saying this for a minute, there's an even playing field of fuckery, bullshit, people on lower vibrational energy, but there's also a new wave of positive moving forward energy, right? Now, depending on where you plant your energy or where you plant, you know, your time, your effort is what's going to grow and mature. So if you're planting your energy and doing dumb lower vibrational shit, that's what's going to pop off when your fruits come into beer. So everybody's going to get their due justice, right? So this is really not a time where you have to really check a lot of people, okay? Because due justice is going to be unfolding, okay? All right, so let's start off with the water energy, and we are just going to be thankful for our angels, our guides, our ancestors. We're going to be thankful for all of the wonderful energy in the atmosphere that's here to help guide, protect, encourage, motivate, and inspire. We're going to be thankful for all of the wonderful things that's now unfolding. We're thankful for the depths of understanding that's now coming forth. We're thankful for the courage and the boldness to take action with movement and courage in this time. Okay, so let's get into this. What do you have for my wonderful water signs today? What do you have for water signs? Now, if you are not a water sign, you can apply this information. If you're not a water sign, you can apply this information to your emotions, okay? This is going to be your feelings, all right? Now, you want to take this message and apply it to where it needs to be, all right? So we're dealing with heartache, heart loss is saying today in sacral chakra, all right? Now, let me just do this. Okay. So throat chakra energy and sacral. This is throat chakra energy, and then this is sacral chakra energy. Let me just explain to you. Your throat chakra energy is responsible for your vibration. This is your sound. Your vocal box is important because this is how you cast your frequency and how you cast spells with your spellings, okay? Your words, all right? So this is a very powerful chakra. This is exactly why it's in the top half, because it has power to create, all right? Now, what you need to know about your throat chakra is if you're operating on heartache and loss, you can continue to speak things into the atmosphere that you don't necessarily want to experience, right? When it comes to sacral chakra energy, we're dealing with change. We're dealing with relationships. We're dealing with emotions also, okay? Sacral chakra is responsible for codependencies. It's responsible for addictions, and I'm not just talking about sexual addictions. It's responsible also, most importantly, for your karmic patterns, okay? So this is why you do the shit that you do, and why you would see that you keep drawing the same type of relationships to you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be intimate relationships. It can be friendships. It can be job, acquaintances also, okay? The energy right now, especially in Scorpio season, is asking my wonderful water signs, anything that's popping up with emotions. If you're not a water sign, anything that's popping up for you emotionally, especially when it comes to family or anything that you may feel like you are codependent on, anything that you are looking outside of yourself to gain some type of recognition, to gain some type of acceptance, okay? Anything in that nature, okay, it's time to let that go. This is clarified also with the Ten of Swords energy, my wonderful water sign. So we're talking about painful energy, backstabbing energy. We're talking about maybe even feeling defeated. We're maybe even talking about crisis type energy. You know, sometimes when people's in crisis mode, and this is in your head too. So somebody could be going through some type of mental spiritual attack. Somebody could be going through some type of mental breakdown, okay? And this could be around a relationship, a marriage, something that you put time and effort in, a community. For some of you, this could be online shit, you know, community online. This could be a community that you look out to, you know, when you're going through shit, okay? This can be a friend. This can be a best friend. This can be any relationship that you hold dear to you, okay, that you feel like there's been some type of betrayal, there's some type of crisis going on here. Hence why you got heartache and heart chakra. Okay. Now this can also be someone projecting their shit on you. So you want to be mindful about that, right? Now the energy, my lovely, lovely water signs is saying, here's time for you to move forward and understand that this was all about you, like a rite of passage. You needed to go through this so you can get the information that you got now. Okay. Like you don't have to stay stuck in the pain and the bullshit. Like you needed to go through some shit to get where you are now. There's really nothing ever wasted in the spiritual realm. Okay. Nothing is ever wasted in the spiritual realm. So you need to understand that. All right. So the message is water signs, or if you're dealing with anything emotionally, you need to know, right? Balance your emotions by finding solitude. Some of you may have to take woosah moments. I literally had to go into meditation this weekend because there was a lot of old emotions and a lot of old things from childhood that I thought I dealt with. Okay. I even wound up calling Gargamel like a dumb bitch this weekend. Right. I gotta be real. Like, like they pushed me to that place where I stepped out of my serenity bubble and stepped into their chaotic shit, So I had to step out and meditate. Like I put myself on timeout this weekend. You can ask Kelly Kells. Like I texted like I can't this weekend. I'm shutting down for the weekend. I had to put myself on timeout. Okay. So some of you have envy and some of you just got people envious. And you can't even figure out why they're envious. You literally trying to get your shit together, and you literally just trying to build and do you, and you cannot understand why this particular person is envious. You don't get it. And this is a Gargamel energy, right? You don't get it. You don't get it. Okay. Ocean Lover says, yeah, I have been really, really cool for a long time. I have been really, really cool for a long time. Okay. So I stepped out my bubble this weekend and I had to put myself on timeout. All right. There's nothing that you can do about somebody that has it out for you. There ain't nothing you can do about that. We can talk about ways that you can protect your energy. We can talk about things that you can do in the spiritual realm. But as far as you trying to change somebody's mind as to their perception about you, hey, Dan the man, how are you, sweetie? You can't change somebody's mind or perception about you. That's something they got to do within themselves, okay? Water sign is saying you got to bring your energy into a harmonious place. And you can do that by understanding everything that you've been through was a rite of passage. You now have the information, okay? And sometimes for us Scorpios, right? We don't get it until we hit like Scorpios are very, very loyal. Very, very, very loyal. Okay. So when you see a Scorpio flip on you, especially a mature Scorpio, it's usually because we have extended you. Oh my gosh. Like you get so many passes. Okay. So many passes. We're extremely loyal. All right. Now, the opposite of an immature Scorpio, however, is somebody that can be very vindictive and very revengeful. And honey, let me explain something to you. Can't nobody plot revenge like a Scorpio. I'm just telling y'all, like we're the masters at that shit because we can wait for years. Like we can wait for years. Okay. We can wait for years. And not only can we wait for years, we will get to know you on the deepest level. Like you will become the frenemy and you would not even know that you the frenemy. As far as you're concerned, you will be the best friend. Okay. So what I'm saying to you is you don't want to get stuck in anything revengeful. What you want to do is you want to understand that everything that you've been through, as far as your emotions are concerned, you can consider it a rite of passage. Okay. Thank you. Lesson learned. Move on. Okay. Thank you. Lesson learned. Move on. That doesn't mean that you don't have to check people. But what that means is that you don't have to hold on to the emotional weight. You can carry it or you can let it go. Carry it or let it go. Okay. And sometimes letting go does mean being able to speak your truth. Okay. So you need to know, you need to know that. All right. Angela Moon said, don't mess with the Scorpions. We can be very, very vindictive. And I'm telling y'all because I'm seeing that unfold in real time with Gargamel, because Gargamel is also Scorpio, but it's an immature, traumatized Scorpio that has not taken the time to do their work. Okay. And this is somebody that's, I can't even, y'all, if I could even say half of the shit that is going down. And eventually I will, but right now I just can't. It's just too much. It's not settled yet, but I'm gonna give y'all a full report. Okay. All right. So, Scorpios, y'all have a lot of, energies from the ethers and the cosmos. So we're talking about ancestral energy coming in, energy asking you to check your emotions. My wonderful water signs, energy asking you, especially for Scorpios. Okay. This is going to be important for, anyone that has a lot of Scorpion energy in your chart. Okay. If you're getting, annoyed or you're getting short tempered, or even if you're not a Scorpio energy, but you feel like you're getting annoyed and short tempered, you may need a time out and take some solitude. You may need to just shut everybody down for a little while and take some solitude so you can hear your own voice, okay? Harmony is coming in. There's a lot of downloads coming in right now, y'all, okay? Right now, Dan, I'm just going through the energy of the day for the different elements. So we're doing water signs right now. So we're just doing the energy of the day for the water elements, okay? All right. So now let's jump into the wonderful air energy. Air energy is going to be Gemini. It's going to be Libra, and it's also going to be Aquarius energy, okay? If you are not a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, you can apply this energy to your thinking. Your thinking, what's in your head, what's in your mind. This is the shit that you just can't shake. This is the things that's popping up constantly. This is also going to be the inner dialogue that you're having with yourself, okay? So if you're not an air sign, this is how you would apply the air energy to you, all right? Okay, what is the message for the air element and the air signs? All right. Hey, Sin, how are you, my love? All right, here we go. Air elements and air signs is saying you got to choose wisely today. Okay, you got to choose wisely today, and it may be a waiting game. And let me just it's my birthday, so I'm doing well today. Let me just explain to you guys right now. Okay, how this works as far as the air element is concerned. You are constantly in meditation. I need you guys to understand this, okay? You are constantly in meditation, which means this, okay? Meditation simply means anything that you are murmuring, which means AKA repeating constantly, okay? That's meditation. So I need you guys to understand that you meditate all day, a day, okay? So if you're thinking about all day, oh, hey, Jasmine is back. If you're thinking about all day the bills, if you're thinking about the children, if you're thinking about your spouse, if you're thinking about your job, whatever is dominating your thought on any given basis, guess what? That's your thought of meditation. What you need to be able to do is to do focused meditation where you control what you think about. Now, does that take practice? Hell yeah, take practice, but that's called doing your work, right? Okay, so air signs, as well as if you're utilizing the air element for this message today, is asking you want to choose wisely what you're thinking about, okay? Choose wisely what you're thinking about. Some of this is just a waiting game when it comes to manifestation, okay? You don't want to talk yourself out of whatever it is you're trying to manifest, okay? Whether that's a relationship, whether that's money, whether that's a better job, you don't want to talk yourself out of that, okay? Okay, okay, Kim. All right, Jasmine. All right, so let's clarify for the wonderful air signs. What else you got for the air signs and the air elements? What else you got? Okay. All right, yeah, you got the 7 of Wands. So it's asking you to push through whatever it is you feel like you're overwhelmed about. It's asking you to push through that, okay? Wands energy is fire energy, right? So we're talking about intuitive energy. We're talking about energy that requires action, movement, okay? We're also talking about energy that can be passionate or it can be lustful. So what end of the pole are you? You're going to have to choose, right? So you may have to push through some things today, but you got great energy because as you do so, you got the Empress popping off here. The Empress energy is all about, I want to say, giving birth to things, right? This is all about things growing, right? And when we're dealing with the Empress energy, we're dealing with Venus, okay? Very loving energy. And right now, Venus is saying, I got you. I'm supporting you. You're just going to have to push through. It may be a little weight, it may be a little weight, but don't give up. Okay. So you're going to have to not give up. Hey, Don, I haven't seen you in a long time. How are you, my love? You got the Lovers card popping up with the Queen of Swords popping up here, my wonderful air signs. Okay. So we're talking about Gemini's energy with the King of Swords. So things are coming into alignment, the things that you love, the things that you're passionate about, the people that you love, the people that you're passionate about, right? And if you're not, you're setting things straight. You're communicating your truth. Okay. Now, let me just pause here because sometimes you need to know your truth may not match everybody else's truth. Okay. I fucking said that. You need to know that. So if people are a little bit hesitant here, and if people may be a little bit indecisive, you need to understand right now, as we're in Scorpio season and people is going through the depths of their own things, your truth may not align with everybody else's truth. Okay. So if you feel people a little bit hesitant and indecisive, you need to know that, but you need to choose wisely, and you cannot choose based on someone else's, I want to say, really was the word that keeps jumping out is feelings. Okay. You can't choose based on everybody's feelings. You're going to have to go based on yours. Hey, Aisha, I haven't seen you in a long time, honey. How are you? Okay. So once you make the option to choose wisely, and you're not choosing in your emotions, and you're not choosing from that voice that tells you shit ain't gonna work out, you're not choosing from the voice that tells you ain't never going, you're not choosing from the space that holds limitation. Let me tell y'all something about spirit in the spiritual work, okay? You cannot make decisions and expect the things that you want to come forth, especially in chaos, okay? And what, no, well, let me rewind, because you can, like, you can create in chaos, because right now there's heavy chaos magic going on. So you can absolutely create in chaos. But what I'm trying to explain to you is that truth, that knowing, that voice, that instructions that you need, that is not going to come forth when you got a lot going on. That comes in stillness, and it comes in silence. Okay. So you need to know that, right? Prosperity is going to begin, but you are going to have to get out your head. Whatever negative shit you got going on, you're going to have to let that go. Okay. Trust your intuition. You will have to trust your intuition. All right. And as you trust your intuition, you will prosper. Okay. You're going to triumph. Right now, let me go back up to this. Right. Choosing wisely, heart chakra energy, which means sometimes your heart does not always match what your mind is saying. So your heart and your logical aspect don't always match. Okay. So you need to be able to know what your heart really wants. All right. Because your mind might talk you out of some shit that your heart is telling you that you need to do. So this is why you need to choose wisely, and then know that there is a process to things. Okay. Now, I can't say enough, air signs, that everybody's truth is not going to be your truth. Okay. I can't say that enough. All right. Okay. We're going to jump into the wonderful fire energy. Fire energy is going to be Leos. It's also going to be Aries, and it's going to be the wonderful, wonderful Sagittarius energy. Okay. If you are not an air sign, I'm sorry, if you're not a fire sign, all right, this is going to be intuitive energy, passionate energy, lustful energy. This is also going to be energy where you got to take action, movement. Okay. Right off the board is saying you may need to tap into your spiritual strength. Okay. Right off the board. Okay. You may need to just go on some spiritual strength. You may need to just do shit just because spirit is telling you to do it. All right. And as you move in the shit that intuitively you know you need to do because you've been guided to do, you need to know that you're going to be successful. Okay. And for somebody, it's about making a phone call. Somebody got to call somebody that they don't want to call. Okay. Somebody has to call somebody. Somebody got to make a phone call that they don't want to make. Right. But you need to make that phone call because it's going to work out in your benefit. All right. Whoever that is, make that phone call. All right. Yeah, you're going to have to get out that ego and make that phone call. See? Yep. You got some conflict going on and some defeat. And I feel like this is why you're not making the phone call. Because in your head, you've already literally, you have a Sag moon. Literally, what's going on here is you're talking yourself out of this. You're talking yourself out of this success. These are throat chakra energy. Remember, I just explained to you, your throat chakra is responsible for the frequency, the vibration, the spells, your spelling, okay? What you bind yourself from, to, and what you release yourself from, right? So stop talking yourself out of shit. Stop talking yourself out of shit today, my wonderful fire signs, okay? You're gonna have to move, take action today, all right? Rest and you rejuvenate, and I really feel like this has to do with something inner, fire signs. I don't feel like this is something external. This feels inner. Okay, there's a lot of inner shit going on right now. Patience and planning is also popping up here for you. Okay, you're gonna have to ground yourself. A lot of throat chakra energy going on, and I feel like because that's the communication that needs to come forth within the fire energy. Okay, there's some type of action that needs to be done, and then there's somebody else that also has to do something on the internet. Like, you just need to log in and do it. Thank you. Let me write that down. Somebody needs to log in and just do it, and it's like you're procrastinating. Okay, all right, so we're clarifying. Here we go. Okay, all right, so somebody's there's a lot of community energy going on here. There's a lot of like relationship community energy going on just in the atmosphere right now, contemplating marriage, contemplating on maybe a business, starting a business, contemplating a group. There's a lot of group shit going on here right now. There could have been some betrayal going on here. Let's see. I kind of feel like somebody could be lying to themselves. Okay. I feel like this Seven of Swords right here paired with this Two of Pentacles energy. I got to be honest with you, fire signs. I feel like this is just you being able to manage your time. I don't feel like you're managing your time properly. So this is why you feel like somebody might be getting away with something. Okay. Yeah. Manage your time properly and ask for what you want. If you don't ask for what you want, hey, Taylor Love. If you don't ask for what you want, you're not going to get what you want. A closed mouth don't get fed, right? A closed mouth don't get fed, right? You want it to be equal and you want it to be fair. You're going to have to ask for what you want, okay? That's where that communication is coming in. See? Up in your head, thinking about the fairness and shit, right? Stability, control. You want that stability? You want that, right? Ask for it. You're going to have to ask for it, okay? That's job-wise, marriage-wise. And then let me just say this, right? You don't want to do anything, my wonderful fire signs. Don't do, okay, Leos. All right, Leos, listen to me, Leos. You do not want to do anything given an ultimatum, okay, where you are not willing to cash that fucking check that your mouth on wrote, okay? Don't go giving nobody no ultimatums, Leo, okay? So, and just in general, anybody, right? If you're going to give somebody an ultimatum, give yourself that ultimatum, okay? Do not give anybody an ultimatum just to get a fucking reaction, okay? And I'm hearing Leos in particular because you may not like the reaction that you get. So if you are not willing to walk away from something or walk away from someone or let go of something or pay the price for something, honey, don't give no ultimatums, okay? All right, and I heard that for Leos, okay? All right, so be mindful of that. All right, so last but not least, we are going to do the wonderful earth energy, okay? Now, if you are not an earth signs are Capricorns, Taurus, and Virgos, okay? If you are not an earth sign, you're going to apply this energy to your physical realm. We're talking about the bills. We're talking about the car. We're talking about the children. We're talking about the relationship. We're talking about the boss. We're talking about the best friend. Anything in the physical realm, this is where this message would apply, okay? All right. What do you have for a wonderful earth signs? What do you have for earth signs and the earth energy? What do you have for earth signs and the earth energy? What do you have for earth signs and the earth energy? Okay. You got fulfillment of wishes popping up. But you're going to have to make some choices and some decisions. And I got to say, like for my Capricorns, I feel like you watch your judgment as you're moving throughout this energy. Okay. Virgos, I don't know Virgos. See, this is a paradox when it comes to Virgos, right? Hey, Jay, how are you, sweetie? This is a paradox when it comes to Virgos. It's about you, but it's not all about you. And if you can figure that out, you in a good space, okay? It's about you, Virgos, but it's not all about you, okay? You can have the best of both worlds, but you're going to have to figure that paradox out, okay? Now, when it comes to Taurus, see, I'm just hearing let go, and you really let go, and you want to watch. I'm hearing shady. Taurus, I hope you're not being shady or you're dealing with somebody that's shady. Okay. I hope you're not being shady, but you could be dealing with somebody that's shady. Okay. Capricorns, watch your judgment. Virgos, that paradox. In Taurus, you got something around shady. So let's get into this. Okay. Cause I only got literally like 6 minutes. Okay. So, see, everything that you guys want, especially on the physical realm, you can experience. You absolutely can experience that shit. Like real talk, you can, right? You are going to have to choose wisely, especially when it comes to the shit that glitter. Everything that glitter is not gold. Sometimes it's fucking gold glitter. Y'all hear me? Everything that glitter is not gold. Sometimes it's just gold glitter, okay? I'm just saying. And sometimes the grass is not green because it's actual grass. It could be astroturf. So I'm just saying, okay, choose wisely. You can have everything that you want, but you got to choose wisely. You can't choose an ego, and it can't be trying to get one up, and it can't be just because I got all the facts. Now it's your turn to feel the pain. It can't be that. So that's why you're going to have to watch that judgment. That's why you, especially Capricorns, okay? Choices and movement, okay? You're going to have to make some choices and some decisions today. Some people around money, some people around relationships, some people definitely around, are you going to grow in this moment, or are you going to take this opportunity and do shit that you know you're not supposed to do, or say shit that you know you're not supposed to say? Or you're going to do the tit for tat, or you're going to operate in that fuck for fight energy. Your choice, okay? Because no, this is what you need to know with this energy. The movement, the choices, and the decisions that you make, right, or those seeds that you plant, you're all going to reap the harvest from that. So don't think that you're going to plant oranges, right, and then you're going to get apples. No. So if you do some fucked up shit, you're going to get rewarded with fucked up shit. I'm just saying, be mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of that, all right? But you don't always have to throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'm just saying. Sometimes the baby just needs to be changed. Okay. Root chakra is popping up. Now, root chakra, guys, is very important. This is what's grounding you, right? Now, if this chakra is out of balance, this is where your trust lies. This is where family lies. This is where your relationship with money develops. Okay. This is also where fear and anxiety lies. Okay. So if your root chakra is all jacked up, guess what? There can be a lot of anxiety. There could be a lot of indecisions. There could be a lot of you not committing to shit, right? There could be a lot of dysfunction within your relationships. Okay. So today they're saying that you may have to change your perception, okay? You may have to change your perception. Ground yourself, right? And you will have to change your perception. Do you know that I can go to the movies with Ocean Lover? We can laugh at the same scenes. We can cry at the same scenes. We can, you know, curse the screen out at the same scene. And then we can both leave that movie theater and have two totally different perceptions of that movie based on our own life experiences, right? So you need to make sure you have your perception and you're not buying into someone else's perception about the choices, the relationships, whatever you need to do. Remember, movement, decisions, and choices are going to be made today, but you can't do these based on someone else's perception of how it should be done. Okay? You need to know that. All right? Now, you also have hope popping up. And I'm going to break down this word hope because I got to be really honest with you. We're going to have to learn the magical way to use this word. We're going to have to do that. Right? Especially because this is one of the words that is used in programming. Okay. So we're going to have to get the occult meaning, all right, the spiritual breakdown of really what hope means. Okay. So let's just say here today, you're going to have to tap into that part of you where all things dwell. You see this light, right? If you go into meditation, right, and you close your eyes in meditation, you will find a light. You will find a ball of light in meditation, okay? Meditation is not about you not hearing shit. It's not about you silencing. No. Meditation is you being able to acknowledge that there's things going on around you, but there's still a place in stillness. So if you're going into meditation and thinking that your mind is not going to wander, that you're not going to hear shit is not going to float in, and then thinking you're doing it wrong, there's a lot of myths behind meditation. And I just explained to you guys, right? 30 minutes ago, right? What meditation is, okay? So find the light within yourself. If you close your eyes and you take a couple of deep breaths, you will find the light. Some people may have to stay in there longer to find the light, but you can find the light. You close your eyes and the light is going to be right in the center of your third eye. This is your third eye chakra, okay? This is where your imagination lies. This is where your perception lies, okay? And if you don't have an imagination, guess what? You can't see yourself out of any given situation or circumstance, okay? The way to be able to manifest with your third eye is to be able to use your imagination. You create with your imagination, okay? Now, what time is it? All right. I got 1 minute, so let me just give one more clarification card, and then I'm going to jump back on later, guys. I got a client, Angela. I'm going to be dialing in 1 second. I think Angela is on here already. Okay. If you feel anything emotional going on today, my wonderful earth signs, and I know because you guys can operate more from a logical point of view and not so much from an emotional point of view, right? And this is dependent, obviously, in what placements of water energy you have in your chart also, especially your moon placement, right? And your Venus placement can play a lot into how your feelings operate, okay? Okay, can play a lot into how your feelings operate. So if you have anything going on, okay, within your spectrum of your emotions today, earth energy, you need to know that you're going to have to pull back. Anything that's bothering you emotionally, you need to pull back and get quiet before you react or before you respond. Before you react or respond, moving forward today, you want to pull back, okay? Check yourself, okay? Tap into yourself, because whoever controls you emotionally controls what you think, controls what you do, controls how you feel, controls what you don't do, okay? You don't want to become an emotional puppet, okay, to other people's, okay, imagination, thought process, feelings, you know, expectations, okay? And you don't even want to get trapped in your own limitations of that stuff too, okay? All right, y'all. I gotta jump off. I got a meeting with Angela, and I am going to be back after my meeting with Angela, maybe in about 30 minutes. Okay. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. I'm gonna see you guys later. All right, Angela, I'm calling in now. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day. Hey, Liz. I'll be back. It's my birthday, so I'm gonna celebrate with you guys a little bit more. So I'll be back in about a half an hour, guys. Bye.